Hey there, this is Steph, Magnetic Mama. Last night I pulled a card from my pack of Earth Warriors and I received the message from the Dadirri. Now I've slept on this and it's still here, and so I'm sharing it with whoever needs to hear it today from a mother's perspective, from a woman going through the messy middle, as a person navigating and reconnecting with my authentic self and my spiritual self, my physical self, my emotional self, after feeling a bit lost in parenting and sort of living this extreme, I'm here for my children, this martyr type lifestyle where, my kids are everything and I do everything for them. And now they're moving into their teens and tweens and they're creating their own identities. It's been mirrored back to me that I need to reconnect with my identity, and that identity is no longer the same as what it was pre-kids or even in my early 20s. I have evolved and grown as we naturally all do. And so this beautiful indigenous archetype of a card, Dadirri, is representing that deeper spiritual wisdom. And the main message that I got from this card that I feel like I need to share is that this archetype of the indigenous culture represents deep spiritual connection through listening, very careful listening, and listening to our environment, listening to our kids, listening to ourselves, listening to our intuition, tuning into our own internal power. And I do think we as women and as men probably do it to some extent, but I guess I'm speaking from my own experience. We, in this middle age, we step into a new power, a new light. We have experience, we have knowledge, we've been through lots of shit, and at the same time, we still continue to show up. So I guess this card is just a reminder for all of you incredible, beautiful mums and carers and aunties and grandmothers and anyone who is holding space for young people, that you're allowed to be you and you have deep divine wisdom, that if you tune in and listen to yourself and your own wisdom and learnings and experiences, and if you allow them to rise up and share that wisdom with the space that you're living in and the environment and the people you're with, then there is a deep healing in that. And and in that healing there's a power, and that power is yours, uniquely yours. And it's really important that you share it with the people around you, and particularly use that wisdom to help guide your young people, and not in a dictatorship way, but in a way that you allow and recognize that your young person will also go through some very deep learning experience. And as the wise person, you're here to deeply listen and hold that space so that they can process and move through it and come out stronger on the other end. So thank you, Indigenous ancestors, for reminding me of this very important message, that I have wisdom, and when I listen to it carefully and deeply, it connects me to the energy and the environment and the bigger picture around me. And it also empowers me to share my knowledge and wisdom with my young people, not to force my opinions on them, but to help them learn, grow, and find their own identity in their way. And I create a safe space by being my authentic self and honest self in doing that. So thank you, ancestors. Thank you, elders. Thank you, spirit guides. I hope that message was helpful for someone. Magnetic Mama. Check out my Substack and podcast and message me if you want to work together, collaborate, do something, listen, share. I'm here. Bye.